Nigeria, Nigeria, Nigeria. What a performance once again from the Super Eagles. 3-1 victory over Sudan. Convincing performance for the first 60 minutes. Then I think the last 30 minutes, they kind of took their foot off the gas and, just kind of were just going through the motion, getting the victory, comfortable victory for them. Sudan obviously getting a late penalty and executing the penalty. But for Nigeria, big win. Big win for them. They have looked very convincing so far in their first two games. Uber confidence is in this squad at the moment. Great performance against Egypt. Great, I think, 60 minutes against Sudan. And now they're looking like one of the favorites, the Super Eagles. I don't think many people could say that after the World Cup qualifiers campaign that they had, losing the Central African Republic, drawing with Cape Verde, just looking like a disorganized situation with the Nigerian FA. Well, it could still be because they hired some Jose B Tech manager who's going to manage them after the World Cup qualifiers, which I don't really agree with because Egwavon has done an amazing job so far. You have to give it to him. The passing, the movement within this squad, Joe Aribo and Ndidi are just controlling that midfield, especially Joe Aribo. Super impressed with this player. He should be getting a move probably away from Rangers during this January transfer window. And then obviously Moses Simon today. I think he's been the best player so far in the AFCON. Barring, obviously, you can say, Vincent Abubakar has the 4 goals so far. But Moses Simon has been excellent. Really has been excellent. Yes, his crosses sometimes are horrible, but that's going to happen when he's crossing a lot during the game. But Moses Simon, been really, really impressed with him. Hasn't really been that good in a Nigerian shirt, but during this AFCON, he has been that guy, Moses Simon. And, Iheanacho didn't even get a goal today. You got a goal from Chukwueze. Nice finish from him. Then you got, obviously, Taiwo Awoniyi is getting his first goal, I think, for the Nigerian national team, if I'm not mistaken. So good for Taiwo to get his confidence going, heading into their final group stage match against Guinea-Bissau. For Sudan, I don't know. Sudan they got into good positions a lot of the time, but just their final decision-making was horrible, and their execution was atrocious. Like, at least in the second half, after they got that goal, they got into some good positions. They got some dangerous crosses in, but nobody really wanted to take any chances from the Sudan side. They're going to play Egypt in their final game. A little bit of a derby there because obviously Egypt and Sudan border with each other. So let's see, can Sudan put up a performance in that game? I don't really see it happening. I just see this Nigerian side clean slate throughout this whole group stage. They're going to help themselves getting a somewhat easy opponent in round of 16. And then the quarterfinals, they will get a tough opponent. And then we'll see how far these Super Eagles side can go. But guys, give me your thoughts in the chat. And remember to hit the like button if you haven't already on the stream. Big win. Junior Moscow says yes, indeed. I predicted Nigeria to make final. I think they will. Well, it's looking like it. Who will win the cup for your opinion? Well, before the tournament, I said it would still be Mali. I'm going to wait till everybody plays all 3 group stage games. I want to see how every team will progress because I've talked about this during the AFCON. There wasn't a lot of time to train with each other. There wasn't a lot of friendlies being played. So it's going to be a little bit of a slow process for the teams with their play and everything like that. But so far, the Super Eagles have looked like right off the gate, boom, we have a style of play. We're going to get it to our danger man. We're going to take advantage of the wings because a lot of the play for Nigeria is going down the wings. Moses Simon and Chukwueze are excellent players for this Nigerian side. What's up, Michael? How are you doing? Ilyas, indeed. Moses Simon is underrated. Nobody talks about him because he plays in league, obviously, with Nantes. And Ilyas is saying Hani Mukhtar could have helped Sudan a lot in this tournament. 100%. Hani Mukhtar is a very, very good, one of the best players in the MLS. He could have represented, obviously, Sudan, but he's injured, so he was unable to come to the tournament. But let's talk about some of the goal scorers in this game. Let's start off in the first 3 minutes. Quick start. I think this is the quickest goal so far in the AFCON. Chukwueze throw in, just poor defending from Sudan's parts. How you allow Moses Simon to turn like that? And then Chukwueze, who is just wide open in the box. And Chukwueze, nice finish past the Sudanese goalkeeper. I cannot remember the Sudanese goalkeeper, guys. Excuse me for that. And then obviously 45th minute, free kick from Iheanacho inside into the box. And then it was a little bit of a Trusekong. It was a little bit of a lucky goal, to be honest, for Taiwo Awoniyi, but he'll take it. He'll definitely take it. The Union Berlin striker who's been on excellent form this season. And Taiwo off his face and in. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you just got to score the lucky goals, and Taiwo Awoniyi scored the lucky goal in this occasion. We go then to the straight off in the second half. Moses Simon, just excellent team goal. One touch passing from Nigeria. Moses Simon gets inside the box. Nice little left-footed finish into the net. And then after that, it was over. Once Nigeria got that third goal, they got that quick start. I think that's what Eguafon wanted from his side during the halftime speech, and he got it right away because Moses Simon, I'm going to say this right now, that has been the best player in AFCON. I think he's been the best player in AFCON. Just always dangerous, always wanted to take on players. His skills are showing. So got to give it to Moses Simon. Got an assist and a goal today. Good performance from him. Obviously, then the penalty came. Waladin Kidir scored the penalty. Ola Aina, yeah. Did he really foul him? I think it was Ola Aina who fouled him. First pulled his shirt and then can't remember who he stepped on. Obviously, with VAR, they're going to look at that. And when you see in slow motion, you see him pulling his shirt and stomping on the feet. They're going to give it. They're going to give it when you see it in VAR in slow motion. And then Kadir finished it calmly past Okode, excuse me. I think it was Okode is the Nigerian goalkeeper's name. So, once again, superb performance from the Super Eagles. They're really looking good. And as Junior Moscow says, I really want Osimhen. Can you imagine if Victor Osimhen and Emmanuel Dennis played? My God, that they would be even more dangerous, Nigeria. If Victor Osimhen and Emmanuel Dennis got to play for this side, they would have probably scored, I think, 3 against Egypt and maybe even 5 or 6 against Sudan. Not even joking with Osimhen, because Osimhen was carrying this team during the World Cup qualifiers, so he has been fantastic. Who can stop this Nigerian side? Who knows? I don't think at this point, not really a lot of teams. They were excellent against Egypt, but Egypt were just god awful, absolutely god awful. So this is what I want to say. I wanted to see Nigeria keep on improving and improving and improving. Next game against Guinea-Bissau, you can't let off the gas. You have to keep on going. The motions keep on going. You're going to keep improving, and that's what we're seeing right now. They have been fantastic, but when you're going to play a top side, in the semifinals or quarterfinals, you play like a Mali, Cameroon, or Ivory Coast, or one of these sides. You need to have a full 90 minutes of you're on top of it. Because let's be honest, for the first 60 minutes, they're on top of it. The last 30 minutes, where the subs came on, the game kind of just went a little bit off with the whole flow of it. But superb performance from the Super Eagles. Sudan, it's going to be tough. I think they're pretty much eliminated from this competition. They're already on a -2 goal difference with 1 point. So they got to beat Egypt really to have any chance of advancing to the round of 16. So it's going to be interesting for Sudan's perspective. Moses Simon, currently player of the tournament. Yes, I agree with that. And Victory George saying Nigeria were fantastic. They were fantastic on the day. Let's quickly look at the group standings. Give your thoughts in the chat, guys, of the match. Let me know your man of the match as well. I want to hear what your guys' man of the match was, because mine is Moses Simon, because, he's been absolutely excellent so far in this tournament. Not a whole lot else to say. The defense for Nigeria, they were okay. A little bit of a shaky. They were very open at times. I have to say that. Sudan did break well in the first half. They got, I think, one occasion they got into a 2-on-1 situation, but just their execution was poor. So that's one thing for Nigeria. They can't be so open at the back when they play these good sides. Otherwise, teams with quality, they will hurt you. And I know Sudan were missing their top striker. I can't remember his name, but he was gone from this game. So that could have helped a lot for the Nigerians' perspective. But yeah, they can't be so open to the back. But I mean, Ndidi and Aribo, they're so good midfielders. They really are. They really, really are. But let's quickly look at the standings of the group. So as you guys can see here now, 6 points the Super Eagles are on, 1 point Guinea-Bissau, 1 point Sudan, and Egypt are on 0 points. So really, Egypt have the must-win game tonight. They have to beat Guinea-Bissau. If they don't, it's going to get interesting for Egypt's perspective. It's going to get interesting, and then it's wide open to see who finishes second. I still believe Egypt, but I got to say, I didn't expect Nigeria to finish first in this group. I got to be honest. Watching them in the World Cup qualifiers, they just look like a disorganized mess, but they have turned it around, and you got to give all the credit to Eguafon. Done a marvelous job. The players seem happy. The players seem to be enjoying themselves with the way they are playing. So big credit goes out to Eguafon, the manager of Nigeria. So Moses Simon, man of the match, has to be for sure. Ola Aina should be more disciplined in upcoming matches. Yeah, you can't be making stupid mistakes like that, giving up the penalty, because that will cost you. Man of the match is Moses Simon. And he says, my man of the match is Chukwueze. Great performance. Yeah, I did great performance. I think he had to come off at halftime because of an injury. So hopefully he's not too injured, but I think it was just more precaution so he doesn't injure himself more. But not a whole lot to talk about. I mean, if you look at the stats, really, as we quickly look at them, I mean, Nigeria had so many chances. I think Joe Aribo had a fantastic chance in the first half where it was laid off to him, and just I don't know how he didn't put on target. I don't know how Joe Aribo didn't score there. 8 shots on target, 2 for Sudan. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank God if you're a Super Eagles fan, you got to be blessed that they sacked Gordon Rohr. You got to be blessed because ever since he's been sacked, there seems to be a new freshness with this side. They seem to be enjoying themselves, which is nice to see. Very nice to see because Gernot Rohr at the end, it was just playing 5 in the back formation against Cape Verde, hanging on to advance in the World Cup qualifiers. This is what I just don't get. This is what I just don't get. Why would you just not allow Eguafon to just show his talents with this side and then maybe decide after the tournament if he's the man or not? What do? They hired Jose Pesero instead before this tournament even starts. So they okay, Eguafon's only here for this tournament, and then Jose Pesero takes over after the AFCON. So it just begs to differ why the Nigerian FA have done that. But hey, everything can't be perfect in life. Everything can't be perfect in life. But like I talked about, just a complete, utter domination. And I'll say it again, last 30 minutes, they just took their foot off the gas and just kind of went through the motions. It was kind of just training sessions in the last 30 minutes for Nigeria. But great performance. Moses Simon, I'll say it again, has been the player of the tournament so far. It looks like the Nigerian Federation did a right job sacking Rohr, 100%. I mean, you have to, the performance I saw against Cape Verde was god awful. It was awful. It was absolutely dreadful. Losing to Central African Republic, having a 4-0 lead over Sierra Leone, and drawing 4-4. So, yeah, it was the right decision. It had to be made. It just took a while for Gernot Rohr to be sacked after the match happened. And then once he finally got sacked, they announced Eguafon as the interim manager. And then they announced that Jose Pesero will take over after the AFCON. So a lot of things happening. But how far do we think the Super Eagles can go? They're looking like one of the favorites for this tournament. They can't go far in this tournament. I just want to because they had a whole 90 minutes of a great performance against Egypt. This performance was 60 minutes. Guinea-Bissau, same thing again. You got to get a big win, 3-1 or something like that. Get some more confidence. Round of 16, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Look at Egypt in AFCON in 2019. They sailed through the group. They won all of their games. What happened? They got bounced down in the round of 16. So you cannot take any side lightly, whoever you face in the round of 16. You could face Sierra Leone. You could face, Equatorial Guinea. You can't take the sides lightly. They're going to probably park the bus and defend. So then it's just for the Super Eagles to just relax, calm. You have the players to do it. And Taiwo Awoniyi, Kelechi Iheanacho have been fantastic. So me and my friends are creating a league that will feature more than 90 clubs all over Serbia and Bosnia. It seems crazy, but we're on the right track. Oh, wow. Nice. And what the F has happened to Senegal? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what's happened to Senegal. They just look horrible. They look absolutely horrible. But guys, give me your thoughts in the chat. How far do we think the Super Eagles can go in this tournament? And if you're a Nigerian fan, who has been the standout player so far for the Nigerian side in this AFCON? Because for me, it has to be Moses Simon. Has to be Moses Simon. And if you guys haven't hit the like button, do so already for the stream. Or if you're watching on Twitch, just let me know what's up on Twitch, Twitter as well. You can shout me out on Twitter if you want to follow me on Twitter. There is all the description in the text scrolling down. So let's see what happens. They will win it. Okay. Oh, I mean, if Cameroon faced Nigeria, that would be pretty epic because I think it was it AFCON 2000 where Cameroon defeated Nigeria on home soil. So maybe Nigeria will do the same thing to Cameroon if they face off against each other in the final. That would be a pretty epic final. Is there going to be a review after the Egypt game? Probably not. Probably not. I'm going to probably be watching a movie. I got to go back and watch the United game because it was 1-0 United because Fernandes actually scored a goal, which wasn't a penalty. So it was good to see Nigeria to make final in my prediction. Yeah, it's looking good for them. Nigeria looked really good. Yes, they did, Doug. Yes, they did. And if Senegal don't up their game, then I will say Nigeria to get to the final. Yeah, Senegal must up their game 100%. Actually, quickly, guys, I want to look at something. Let's quickly look at something together because I think we can all agree now that the Super Eagles will finish first in this group. I think it's certain right now, barring that the Guinea-Bissau somehow. Well, Guinea-Bissau can't beat Egypt if Egypt do not up their game. But let's see who Nigeria could face in the round of 16. Let's quickly look at that. So let me get it up for you guys. Give me a second. It takes a while to get up the other sides. And here we go. So Nigeria, they're obviously in Group D. So they will face the third place from either B, E, or F. So that could either be, let's quickly look at B, E, or F. So they could face the third place teams from there. So they could face, well, I mean, there could be a scenario where it could be Nigeria versus Senegal. Not even joking. That could be a scenario if the Senegal don't up their game. What was it? What else was it? E or F? So they could face Sierra Leone, Equatorial Guinea, Algeria, any of these sides possible, or Ivory Coast as well. And then from F, it could be Gambia, Mali, Tunisia, I think, because I think Mauritania are one of the worst teams in the AFCON, and they will go out of the group. So it could be a tricky opponent, or it could be an easy opponent. But like I said, you can't take any side lightly in this AFCON. And then if they win their game, which is winner of Group D, where is it? Okay, so then they'll face the runners-up of A or C. So that could be either Gabon or Ghana. And then they could either face Burkina Faso or Cape Verde. So then it could be a Burkina Faso, Nigeria in the quarterfinals. Yeah, it's looking like a decent path actually for Nigeria going to the semifinals. So I think this Nigerian side could go to the semifinals. And then the semifinals, it's going to be a tough opponent, I think. It's going to be definitely a tough opponent. You could face either Morocco, Mali, Tunisia, any of these sides in the semifinals. But it's looking like a very nice path for Nigeria. They just got to beat Guinea-Bissau. And let's just see how Guinea-Bissau, if Guinea-Bissau beat Egypt, then if Guinea-Bissau obviously beat Nigeria, then, Nigeria are going to be runners-up. And then they will face either, I think, Ivory Coast or Algeria. So it's looking like a great path for Super Eagles to get to the semifinals. And then from there, anything is possible. Anything is possible. What happened on that match where the ref called the teams back onto the pitch? Yeah, Mali got the win. Mali got the win. I have to get back to work. See you next time. Your stream, bro. Thanks for tuning in, Elias. Thanks for tuning in. So this is perfect performance. They're already on 6 points. It's done deal for this group. I just see Egypt winning it convincingly. Not convincingly. It's going to be tricky, but I think Egypt will beat Guinea-Bissau. And Nigeria are on a +3 goal difference, and they're playing fantastic football. So Moses Simon, what a guy. What a performance from him. But if you guys have any final questions in the chat, I've kind of gone through the game. Like I said, first 60 minutes, I thought Nigeria were fantastic, moving the ball really well, controlling the game, didn't allow Sudan any real chances in the first half. I think the first 10 minutes after the goal, then I think Sudan had one chance, if I'm not mistaken. They had a long shot, but Okoye saved it well. Other than that, not a whole lot. And then once they got that third goal, they just kind of sat back, relaxed a little bit, didn't really push on to get a fourth goal. So comfortable performance, and you need these sort of performances. You don't need to be at full gear 100% if you're in a 3-0 lead like Nigeria were. But like somebody said in the comments, Ola Aina just needs to be more disciplined and not give stupid fouls like that inside the box, because VAR will call it 100%. What is your prediction for the Egypt game? Well, I think Egypt will win 2-0 against Guinea-Bissau. I just don't see if Egypt do not perform, oh my God, they're going to face they're already going to face a tough opponent in the round of 16, but they could face even worse, maybe. But it's going to be tough, I think, for Egypt in the game against Guinea-Bissau, because they're no joke. I don't think there will be many goals in the next game. I don't think so either. And Nigeria are the best team in Africa, ? At this rate, I think they have been the best team. Alongside Cameroon, of course. Cameroon obviously have been very, very impressive. But if you look at the opponents Cameroon have faced compared to Nigeria, obviously Sudan, not the toughest opponent today, but Egypt, they demolished Egypt. Not on the scoreline, but they demolished Egypt when it comes to how well they played on the field. Didn't give Mo Salah, didn't give Mustafa Mohamed, didn't give Omar Marmoush any chances. So looking good, man. I just don't understand why they hired some Jose B Tech manager. I just do not understand whatsoever. So Eguafon, kudos to you, man. You've got this side playing fantastic football. So big up everybody in the chat. If you haven't hit the like button already, do hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Any final thoughts from anybody? Any final questions? Shout it out right now, because I'm going to head out in the next 5 minutes to go watch the Man United game. Let me quickly check what the heck the score is in the Man United game. I think it's still 1-0 United, if I'm not mistaken. Let me quickly check. It's still 1-0 United. And it's actually going to go to halftime, so it's okay. Tomorrow, it continues. There might be a watch-along for Mali versus Gambia, guys, so stay tuned for that. There might be, that's about it, I think. And then, obviously, there will be Match Day 3 predictions tomorrow night, so hope you guys can all tune in for the Match Day 3 predictions, as it is the final matches in the group stage of the AFCON, where all the groups, both matches will be played at the same time to determine what matchups we get in the round of 16. Should be very, very exciting. And I think there's going to be some upsets, I think there's going to be some upsets in the round of 16. No, other than Nigeria and Cameroon, no other team has looked very impressive, in my opinion. Okay, maybe Morocco as well, but no other team has looked impressive in this tournament. But we're going to see. Can Algeria impress? Can Ivory Coast impress? Can Tunisia impress? I think Mali will defeat Gambia tomorrow. So I still got my prediction that Mali will win this AFCON. I think they will meet. It's looking like we're getting into a collision course for the semifinal. Nigeria take on Mali, and then all the Super Eagles fans will be mad at me when I think Mali will win, because I got to go with my prediction and say Mali are still winning this AFCON. I said it before the tournament started, and I'll stick with the prediction because I'm very impressed with this Mali side. But I mean, I just can't believe that Jose Peseiro guy is going to take over. Can you imagine a scenario where Nigeria win the AFCON, and then with the World Cup playoffs, obviously barring who they're going to play, we're actually going to find that out, I think, next week. Yes, we're going to find out from a week from now who will be playing in the World Cup playoffs for Africa. We're going to find out the playoff matchup. So there could, if Nigeria take on, like, let's say, I think Egypt or Mali, it could be tough. So let's see what happens there. I think Algeria will drastically improve. They have to improve. They just got to take their chances. They had a lot of chances against Sierra Leone, but they looked a little bit lackadaisical, shall we say. Very lackadaisical. Got into good positions in the final third, but they just could not convert it. But also, you got to give it credit to Mohamed Kamara, the Sierra Leone goalkeeper. He was fantastic. And AliExpress Mourinho. I call him if you guys are watching from England, I call him what's the Poundland Jose? That's what I'll call him, the Poundland Jose. And if you guys are watching from America, he's the Walmart Jose. 100%. He is the Walmart Jose. I think Algeria will too. I think they have to. He is the Poundland Jose. I know this Jose Peseiro because I follow CONMEBOL World Cup qualifiers, and he was bad with Venezuela. I fear for Nigerian fans. This Jose Peseiro did not play good football with Venezuela. He didn't. So, Eguafon, man. Got to give credit to Eguafon. What a manager. Because, his first two times as, I think, Nigerian national team manager, because he's been twice before, they didn't qualify for the World Cup in 2006, which was a big, big surprise. And then I think it was, I want to say 2015 or something like that, he came as interim manager, and they didn't qualify for AFCON, if I'm not mistaken about Eguafon being the national team manager. So we'll find out. I never understand why they always appoint foreign coaches in Africa. I don't get it either. I'm in the mindset, and I think some people will agree, that I think your national team needs to be managed by someone from the country. So, for example, here in Finland, I think the national team manager should be someone from Finland. Poland, it should be someone from Poland, because they understand the players, they understand the culture, they understand the style of play. So I don't get why, for example, let's say South Africa, they're managed by some Serbian guy that we've never heard about, for example. They should be managed by some South African, for example. So it doesn't make any sense. I think there's some dodginess going in the background with hiring these old European coaches. Who knows? What group do you think will have the most have the most drama on the final match day? Well, I'll tell you that tomorrow, because then all the groups are played. But for now, let me quickly check. Okay, Group D is pretty much settled. I think Group C, it could still get interesting with Morocco and Gabon and Ghana, because Ghana, guys, what do we think of Ghana? They've been one of the worst teams so far, in my opinion. Group A, it's okay. I think Cameroon will top it, and then obviously there's still two more groups to be played. So we could get some interesting matchups. But guys, I'm going to head out right now, as got to take out my dog. Have a beautiful day, guys. There will not be any more match reactions tomorrow. There will probably be a watch-along tomorrow for Mali versus Gambia. I forgot the other team. Mali versus Gambia. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. Hit that notification bell thingy if you want to. It's up to you. You don't have to, but you are more than welcome to. Oh, my God. Matt, do not endorse that. I do not endorse drinking, guys, by the way. Matt is just, I don't know what's up with Matt. But, guys, so tomorrow, Mali versus Gambia, watch along, and then we're going to have the match day 3 predictions for the AFCON. So stay tuned for that tomorrow on the channel. You can go check out my match reaction for Man City versus Chelsea, where Chelsea were absolutely dreadful and are petrified of Man City and Pep. So have a beautiful day, guys. Stay safe. Super Eagles, they're going to go far in this tournament. They're looking like one of the favorites for this tournament alongside Cameroon. But we'll talk about that more tomorrow when it's the final match day, when it's after the second final. No, oh my God, I can't speak English right now. When it's the second match day done, and we talk about match day 3, because then we're going to talk about all the groups. We're going to talk about all the games, and we'll see then what kind of matchups we get in the round of 16. So see you all tomorrow. Have a beautiful day.